Hi guys, so I'm back, and for the last charms that I have here, I'm actually going to do a little bit more than I've done before. I'm actually going to, so that I can keep the gold wire that's at the bottom, I'm actually going to also wrap a little gold wire at the top. So I have some really thin gauged wire. This is 26 gauge gold craft wire. Very easy to work with, very soft. So I'm going to cut a little piece off here, straighten that out, and I want to use an equal amount on both, so I'm just going to basically cut this piece in half so that I use about the same amount on each one. So yeah, so this first piece I am going to basically hold the charm up so that the wire that's already on here is at the bottom, and directly at the top I'm going to start wrapping this other wire around. Hopefully you can see what it is that I am doing. So I'm just going to wrap it around the outside here. Can you see what I'm getting there? And what I'm going to do after I get it wrapped, so what I'm having to do so it doesn't keep spinning around is I'm holding it on one end and wrapping on the other end. And it's spaced out now, but once I'm done, I'm just going to bunch those pieces together. Hold up. Yeah, just like that, so that it sort of mimics the wire that's at the bottom. And I'm going to keep this till I get a noticeable amount. Okay. And I'm trying to decide how I'm going to get the earring hook on here, so I think what I'm going to actually do is, in between the wrapping that I'm doing, I'm going to actually make one of these a little bit longer so that I can attach my earring hook. See what I'm doing there? And then I'm going to keep wrapping. So what I've done, if you guys can see that, is I have created a little piece here that I'm going to add my earring hook to when I'm done wrapping my wire. And I'm going to keep wrapping it so that it's equal to the opposite side. So I need a few more wraps to get that. I think that's about good. So then I'm going to take one of my little wire tools here and just kind of bunch that. Can you see? Hopefully you can see what I'm doing here. Just kind of bunch the wire together a little better. Yeah. And I am going to clip off the excess. Yeah. So I've clipped off the excess and I've secured that. And now all I need to do is add a gold ear wire, which I have right here. So I just gotta open up the piece here, like so, and I'm just gonna hook this in there, like so. Close it back, like so. So then I have to see, right now it's going to have the earring oriented like that, and that's how I want it. I want it so that when you see it, it's not facing you, but it's like that. So let's try it on and see if that works. Yeah. So I like that. So I'm going to do the same thing with the other one, and I'll come back when I'm done. Alright guys, so I'm back. I have my new earrings, and I'm really loving them. And so another thing that I want to try to do today, this is probably going to be a two-part video, I can already tell, but I want to try to make an ear cuff. I've been on the internet and I found some instructions. Let me see if I can give you an example of what an ear cuff is. It pretty much is a piece of wire that folds around the upper part of your ear and attaches, so it attaches and hugs the upper part of your ear without piercing. Now I do have some holes in the upper sides of my ears, but I just want to try this out. I've seen a lot online that people have made, and I found some really cool instructions, so I'm going to try and make this ear cuff. So I already have a piece of wire that I've already cut. So the first part of the instructions are that you're supposed to bend your wire into a zigzag pattern. So I am going to take this, bend like so, and press that all the way to a sharp edge. Hold up, I may have to get my other tool out. This might not work. Alright, close enough. And then I'm gonna bend it back the opposite way. I think that should be wide enough. Let's see. This is the part I think that has to bend around my ear. So yeah, so now I formed a sort of a zigzag. Mine's more of a rounded zigzag. Like so. Yeah, here we go. Got the zigzag going. Then you are supposed to take your pliers and form some type of neat pattern with the loose ends. So I have these really cool rounded off like needle nose pliers. So I am going to do a spiral, curl, design. Oh, you know what? Before I do that, I actually want to incorporate a bead onto mine to kind of go with these earrings. So I have these sort of oxidized black metal beads. So I'm going to attach my bead first on this end and on the opposite end, like so. That's what I have here. And then I'm going to do the coiling. Let's try this again. Coiling. And I do have a thing that does spirals, but sometimes it's cool to see if you can do it freehand. So let's see what I get here. Coiling. I don't know if you can see that. Coiling. Coiling, coiling, and keeping in mind where my bead is. Okay. Coiling and coiling. So we're gonna leave that in coiled like so, maybe something like that. Can you see that? And then on this side, I got a little bit more to work with. So we'll see what we get. Probably a bigger spiral. So just curling. This wire is really soft, so it's super easy to work with. And since I'm just practicing, I wanted something that's really easy to work with. I didn't want a smaller gauge, so the less the gauge, this is 26 gauge, so it's very soft. The lesser the gauge, so say like 16 gauge, the firmer the wire can be. But I don't think I'm ready to fight with that, especially not knowing how my design's going to work out. So, alright, so this is what I have. And then you're supposed to basically bend these parts here back and around. So you can use any form, shape. You could use a pen. You could use, if you have a any rounded shape object. I'm just going to use my finger to bend mine around. Like I said, this is just experimental purposes, making an ear cuff here. Alright, so this is kind of what I have. It's a little, again, because of the gauge of wire I use, it's very flimsy, but let's see what we get. So, to put it on, I'm supposed to find, oh god, this is going to be hard because I can't see what I'm doing. But you're supposed to put it like the inside of your ear, like that. Wait a minute. Like so. Press it in. And then also bend it around the back side and press it in. And it's supposed to hug your ear. Now, you know what? I'm having a little trouble here, so I'm going to go look in the mirror and I'll be right back. Alright guys, so I'm back and I did get my ear cuff attached. And that's what I got. What do you guys think? Yeah, this is definitely a rough prototype. I will be, but it's on there. But I will be playing around probably with a little bit of a firmer gauge wire, maybe like 20, just to see what I get. But I don't know, I kind of like the overall look to pair with this earring. So yeah, let me know what you guys think. Hopefully this has been helpful to show some of you who feel like you may not be all that creative or crafty, that you can still create some really cute things. So yeah, I guess I will see you guys in the next video. Alright, and if you have any questions or anything you possibly want to see from me, I will try my best to share that with you. I may also do a video on lock jewelry, because you can use some of this very same concepts that I use to make this ear cuff to create lock jewelry, or even, you know, with smaller pendants for beads and pendants, you can create lock jewelry. So, and I have made some in the past. So yeah, I will, yeah, hopefully, like I said, this was helpful. I enjoyed it. And like I said, I have what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 new pairs of earrings as a result. So see you guys later. Bye.